We all know the feeling. You watch a show for years and the characters become like welcome guests in your home. Between seasons, you can't wait for them to return so that you can catch up.
So when a series concludes, it's often like saying goodbye to an old chum. Sometimes the programme ends because the actors want to pursue different roles. Other times it's what Mr. Rumbold would call a boardroom decision.
In most cases, however, the writer knows it's going to happen and he's able to bring things to a satisfying conclusion.
You don't get a chance. It's keeping up appearances had legs for more, but Patricia Routledge had enough. And so that ends the series, yeah. Leaving you, you know, sort of mid-air because there was more there, I'm sure there were.
I'm trying to do...
Well, try a bit harder!
This is John Esmond and I again talking. We decided to end it because we'd run out of self-sufficiency stories.
Not good enough, you know.
We'd done the pigs, we'd done the chickens, we'd done the crops. We simply couldn't think of enough other stories to do with self-sufficiency.
I think we all felt, no, let's quit while we're ahead.
Margot? Feast on the floor, I thought!
So they wrote this amazing concluding episode, which was, there were people in tears in the audience, which was extraordinary.
I've always said that you two were foolhardy, but my word, if there were more people with your spirit in this country, we'd still have an empire.
It's a lovely thing to sit down and write a last series knowing it's going to be the last of the series. You can get to where you want to get to, not leave it hanging.
We're drinking to Tom and Barbara and their bizarre life.
It may be bizarre, Jerry, but it's a good life.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Here's to the good life.
There is one series Bob Larbey had to leave hanging, and he regrets it to this day. Written with his writing partner John Esmond, Mulberry is a sweet but dark comedy about an elderly woman and the mysterious stranger who enters her life. The stranger makes it his mission to bring this curmudgeonly, reclusive woman a bit of joy and fun.
Mulberry ran for 2 series but was cancelled before it could be brought to a proper conclusion. Viewers were left asking, whatever happened to Miss Farnaby?
That question has been one of British comedy's greatest mysteries, but we now have the answer.
And they said, well, we've got this new idea that we'd like to see what you think. They says, you've got the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. You are the son of death and you're cleaning out the stables. And your dad says to you, you've got to go to Earth and help an old lady cross the bridge to the afterlife. Yeah, I was thinking, and yeah, we get a lot of laughs out of that. But I trusted him. I trusted him so much, and I was so flattered that they'd... and it was so bizarre that I thought, well, you know, you've got to go with this.
When you had employment mucking out these horses, were you called upon to do anything more than mucking out?
No.
This question is probably superfluous, but can you provide references of any sort?
No.
Then can you give me any reason at all why I should even consider employing you?
Because I've taken a shine to you.
But we felt enormously frustrated and quite angry, actually, at the BBC, which writers are entitled to do from time to time. We thought this is a wrong decision. It was very frustrating because we always knew the ending. Miss Farnaby would have got older, and become ill. And she would have died. Gently, peacefully, nothing... Yeah. Mulberry would have met her in the garden after she died. She would look rosy, and he would take her hand and lead her away. That would have been the end, you know. We'd have all cried our eyes out.
There's nothing to be frightened of, that's the first thing. It's all rather peaceful, really. It's as though you're lying there, waiting for somebody to come and take you somewhere.
Wonder who will come and take me.
I don't know.
I know you don't know. I was just speculating.
Well, at a guess, I'd say it would be someone who liked you.
I hope so.